In the first part of the movie, everything starts with Evelyn Wang, a Chinese woman who lives in America and runs a laundromat business with her husband, Wayman Wang. Wayman wants to show her the divorce papers, but Evelyn is so busy that she ignores him. During the meal, her daughter Joy arrives with her girlfriend, Becky Estragor. Evelyn is not happy at all to see them together as her daughter is taking an interest in girls. Evelyn's father, Gong Gong, who recently arrived from China, meets Joy and Becky, and Evelyn tells him that Becky is Joy's good friend, which angers Joy, and she leaves with Becky. Evelyn and Wayman go to see the IRS agent with Gong Gong. In the elevator, Wayman's demeanor suddenly changes, and he puts Evelyn on a handset that takes her to her past and shows memorable events from her past, which makes Evelyn feel like she's remembering forgotten memories. So, when the trio meets Agent Derder Bo Berder, Evelyn once again tries to use the handset instead of paying attention to what she has to say. Following the instructions Wayman wrote on the back of the divorce papers, Evelyn uses the handset to go to the janitor's room, where she meets another universe's Wayman, who tells her that they need her help or they will be killed. Derder's hands suddenly burst out from the door and grab Wayman. She breaks his neck and then hits Evelyn, breaking her jaw. Because of this, Evelyn starts screaming, and everyone in her universe is looking at her weirdly. She comes there for her tax deduction, but Derder tells her that there are no items on the receipts that are exempt from tax. Derder gives them time until 6:00 p.m. to get some more information so they can get a tax exemption, otherwise, their business will be shut down. The three of them are waiting for the elevator to leave when Derder approaches them. Evelyn thinks she is about to attack them, so she punches her on the nose. Wayman then shows Evelyn the divorce papers he has already filled out. Evelyn gets sad seeing this. Before she could ask Wayman about it, Wayman's personality changes again, and then the security guards arrive, but Wayman starts fighting the security guards. He tries to escape the security guard with Evelyn. Wayman explains to Evelyn that he is from the Alpha universe, meaning that he belongs to the first universe, so he can be called Alpha Wayman. He tells her about a threat named Jabu Tupaki, who can easily jump into different universes and change at a will. Jabu was a good jumper, but Alpha Evelyn pushed her too hard, which caused Jabu's mind to be shattered. He further explains that every time a new decision is made, a multiverse is born as a result. So, they have to stop Jabu because she is up to something. Alpha Wayman tries to teach Evelyn verse jumping, which allows her to access parallel universes within her own body. Derder, who worships Jabu Tupaki, attacks Evelyn and Wayman. Evelyn jumps a verse and arrives in her own parallel universe seconds before the attack, where she becomes a kung fu master and a movie star. She mesmerizes to see her life in that way. She doesn't want to leave that part of her, but she has to. It was only a fraction of a second before Evelyn reappeared and defeated Derder. IRS security guards catch Evelyn and Wayman and knock Wayman unconscious. Then there comes Jabu Tupaki with her pig, who is actually Joy, and she kills all the security guards in a very strange way. Surprisingly, with every step she takes, she walks through the multiverse. When she confronts Evelyn, Evelyn plans to fight her. For that, when she jumps into her other parallel universe, she ends up in a universe where humans have hot dogs instead of fingers, and shock of shocks, Derder is her girlfriend. Joy grabs Evelyn's hands to help her as she leads Evelyn to an unknown place. There is a big black bagel behind the curtain. Everyone thinks that Jabu Tupaki plans to destroy the entire universe with this bagel. Alpha Gong Gong rushes with his wheelchair and knocks Jabu out, then brings Wayman back to consciousness by smelling his shoe. After that, normal Joy visits Evelyn and asks her what's going on, but no one seems to understand. She explains to Wayman and Joy that, like the rat in the Ratatouille movie, Joy and Wayman from another universe are controlling their bodies, which is why she tied Joy with tape. Alpha Gong Gong urges Evelyn to kill Joy, but she does not. Then many jumpers from the Alpha universe came there to kill Joy. Evelyn jumps into her multiple parallel universes at the same time, fighting all the jumpers and defeating them all. Jabu Tupaki, on the other hand, kills Alpha Wayman and his cohorts in the Alpha universe. Before Evelyn can confront Jabu, she dies of a mind fracture, and the first part ends here. At the beginning of the next part, everywhere, we see Evelyn cross the minds of many Evelyns from parallel universes. She eventually arrives in her respective universe, where Wayman asks her to attend their Chinese New Year party as soon as possible. At the party, Joy visits her and apologizes for the morning, but Evelyn doesn't talk to Joy but to Jabu Tupaki. Then Joy transforms into Jabu and takes her to a place where there is a bagel. She tells Evelyn that she is tired of her presence everywhere. Because Evelyn is the one who created Jabu, that's why she wants to take Evelyn to bagel with her. Evelyn is everywhere, just like Jabu, and all this just breaks her mind, and she creates chaos in all the exiting. Everyone thinks she has gone crazy. Jabu tells Evelyn that she made the bagel not to destroy everything but to kill herself, and she doesn't want to do it alone, so she'll bring her along. Wayman fixes Evelyn's sprawling mess from all the verses, and seeing her husband's kind gesture, she realizes where she went wrong. That's why she refuses to go with Jabu, and Jabu starts to go without her, but she tries to stop her. Evelyn also tries to fix things. She denies it when Derder tells her that she thinks she is unlovable. So everywhere she says the same thing to Derder, where she fights with her, where she's Derder's girlfriends with their hot dog fingers, and also where Derder is her IRS agent and ends up hugging her everywhere. Chad's raccoon was turned over to the police by Evelyn. Now she helps Chad get his raccoon back. She doesn't want to lose her daughter under any circumstances, anywhere, so she talks to Jabu and tries to convince her. But Jabu doesn't listen to her and starts fighting her, jumping in every verse. Evelyn finally stops her, telling her that no matter what happens, she will never leave her side. Evelyn also accepts Joy and Becky's relationship. The second part ends there. The third part, All at Once, has a happy ending to Evelyn's story. Evelyn arrives at the IRS office with Wayman and Gong Gong, and this time Joy is with them. Seeing all this, Evelyn feels very relieved. After the meeting ends with Derder, she kisses Wayman on their way back and ends the movie. And subscribe our channel for further updates. Thank you for watching.